Hey everyone, it's Supernova Scotia, and we're back with 60 Seconds. Wow, could not remember the name of this game that I'm playing. We're playing Survival Mode again. I'm on day 5. This time we're playing Tsar Bomba. Yeah, so I don't know what to do with this. Last time we left off on day 5 with a Monty Python reference, so let's continue. Day 6. Let's see what's going on here. We couldn't contain our laughter and our guests took offense. They ran off shouting that our ancestors were rodents and smelled like forest fruits. How rude. Oh my god, that was so a Monty Python reference. I said your mother was a something and smelled of elderberries. That's the reference it's making. Dolores will not last long without water, so I guess you're getting water today. Being safe down here is okay. Cakes again. That's all about cakes again. What's that snoring? Still it's better to be safe down here than dead up there. Life is hard for us right now, but Dolores is in a good mood today. We hope it'll stay that way. Nothing. We woke up to a dripping sound today and noticed there's something leaking from the pipes. The green liquid looked innocent enough. Even after it ate through the table and the chair and the floor, patching up that pipe is probably a good idea. Sorry, I have nothing to patch it up with. God. We couldn't figure it out, so we just assumed that's what a regular pipe would do in the event of a nuclear apocalypse and decided to ignore it. We've been feeling a bit funny today, though. Probably no connection to the pipe. None whatsoever. If there's anything to report about Dolores, this is where it would have been written. Nothing. It's not the best time or place to make plans for the future, but we can't help but thinking about what we can make of this terrible situation. Is our house still standing, or will we have to move to some forsaken hole like Toronto? Are they in Toronto or not? Okay, I don't even know anymore. New order. Oh, he's sick. Planning far ahead is usually a good strategy, but for now we should be more interested in our plan for water rationing. Ted has safely returned from his voyage to the surface. The first thing to fall in a time of crisis order yet here we were walking next to the police station. It turned out to be still operational and staffed. We met with a few policemen inside. They seemed capable of doing their job, though it's pretty odd the way they were talking about a new world order. The policemen were quite nervous while we were around. After a short chat, they gave us some food, then told us to go away and never mentioned that what we saw to anyone. Suddenly, the officers started arguing over the subject of taking over the world. It was really strange. They yelled about how they can't assault the firemen without more proper firepower. They even threw a rifle through the window, claiming it is useless without any ammunition. We disagreed and took the rifle with us when we were leaving. An ammunition pack was lying just outside the station. There was a map laid out on the hood of one of the burned down police cars. The clumsy sign on it read, "The plan to take over the world." If there's one thing we need, it's water for Dolores. Ted is real tired. Okay. Okay. Dolores is in pretty good shape. Whoa! Wait, go back. Go back. Yes. That's what I want to do. As long as we have food and water, we can stay locked in, but we'll have to leave eventually. It would be a good idea to head straight to safety instead of getting ourselves into more trouble, if that's even possible in this situation. Our hope is that our brave soldiers will come to rescue and take us to some well-hidden, well-stocked government shelter. Timmy had comics about those, so you know they must exist. All we need to do is make contact with the military. If there's one thing we need to do, it's to use the radio on a regular basis to catch any emergency broadcast that might be transmitted in our area. It's either that or it's strolling around outside waiting to get picked up. The first option sounds a bit more sane. Dolores is fine and well as much as anyone can be. Ted's stomach is rumbling. There we go. She's gonna take a map. Okay. Ted, please survive. Dolores is on her— oh my god, he doesn't have water. Ted is hungry. Wait, yes he does. Okay. Oh, I freaked out for a second. We are not alone. There's a huge hairy bunny beast that seems to be hiding in one of these pipes. It's been poking its head out, eyeing our muesli food stash. We can't let it get to it. We can't let it be in here when we sleep. I'm about to shoot that motherfucker. And my gun is broken. Our cans are saved. Too bad for the hairy mutant. Guess we're still top of the food chain. Good for us. Damn, our gun blew up when we tried to shoot the thing. If Ted doesn't drink anything, he won't last long. Okay. So now it's time to drink some water. After all the days we spent down here, we're not exactly clean. We smell bad. Real bad. It didn't bother us until we noticed it, and now we're about to get sick. Why not take a shower? We don't have soap, but there are other alternatives to consider. Poison! Yeah. Let's melt my skin. Hey! He's doing better! Yay! We finally have a good use for that bug spray we brought down. It probably smells better than we do, so we can use it to become a bit more presentable, smell-wise anyways. Ted has recovered from his sickness. It's not easy to be calm in these circumstances. Hopefully we will keep our peace, or else we might need to act like wolves. Survival of the fittest and all. We're trying our best to remain calm. The situation we're in is far from normal, and we might never get used to it. We hope the help comes soon. There isn't much going on with Ted. No trouble. Nothing new. Then I can go without that. Knock, knock. The sound always surprises and confuses us. It could mean anything, good or bad. But we're curious. Should we open the door? Sure. I'm gonna die, aren't I? Ow! Someone started shooting at us. We closed the hatch as quickly as we could, but a shot or two grazed us. All Ted wishes for are a few drops of water. Ted was hurt. The other day we heard a quiet knock on our door, but when we opened it, we only found a suitcase on the doorstep. It isn't signed, but it sure looks like it was meant for us. Should we check? No. No. No, no. I know that one's bad news. Day 16. I'm doing fairly well on my own. Oh god, he's sick again. Ted got sick. We have no idea who left this, and nowadays you can't trust anybody. We're not risking our lives for some supplies. They could be poisoned. We threw the gift away and quickly forgot about it. As long as we have food and water, we can stay locked in. Oh, okay. It's repeating the same thing from earlier. Hey, she's back. Oh, and she's sick. Great. She found more food, right? And there's one thing we need to do. Blah. We were glad to see Dolores come back safely from the wasteland. As the educated and cultured people we've obviously visited the local theater in the past. We're also proud to admit that we only fell asleep once during one of the two plays we've ever seen. Either way, we had no problems finding the building, and we decided to check it for supplies. We have expected the theater cafeteria to be in a sorry state. Surprisingly, the atomic blast spared most of it, and we were able to admire their selection of foods. It was very vivid small, medium, or large cans of tomato soup. We felt large cans were meant for us. We had some fun playing around with different theater props and outfits. We didn't look especially fabulous in any of them, but we took a padlock from one of the boxes as a souvenir. Our map really got a beating during our expedition. It's nearly unusable now. Dolores has barely any strength left. If she doesn't eat tonight, she will not last till morning. Dolores got ill. Dolores. Okay. Oh, great. We know very little about what's going on the outside. It'd be a good idea to find out more. Maybe discover if anyone else made it to safety. A radio could help us with this. I'm not gonna survive. Day 18. At least I'm doing fairly well. They say ignorance is bliss. Another day without any clue what's going on might not necessarily kill us. He's taking the last water. I'm gonna die. Everything should be fine if it wasn't for Dolores. She doesn't seem well. She used to be so energetic and happy. Now she just sits in there and sulks. We should do something about it. Times are hard and there is little we can do to help to keep everyone's morale up. Let's save our energy for later. Dolores has not eaten for a while. Has not eaten for a while. There has to be some water left. Dolores should get it. Something should be done about Ted's sickness. There's no water left. On our way back from the last expedition, we noticed some drawings on a half-ruined wall. It was a very crude map of our town, and one was maybe it's someone's secret stash of soup. Shall we go and check? There's nobody available to check. Day 20. She won't survive long without water. We're not going to run around like the Knights of the Round Table following some mad man's scribbles on the wall. The world is crazy enough as it is. Might as well eat. Nothing else I can do. I'm gonna just dehydrate. The trash can is becoming full of empty soup cans, and the dimensional bucket is overflowing. Both of them are attracting strangely glowing, suspiciously big insect wildlife. Witches weren't that big before the war, were they? Oh, Jesus. Day 21. I survived longer in hard mode than I did in easy mode. Ah! It is glowing. It's right there. Can I name him Kip? Yuck! A mutant cockroach. Oh my, that thing is huge, and there goes another one. And roaches everywhere. We're doomed. We already feel all dirty. Dolores will not survive without water. Oops. The most I can do is give you guys soup and pray it helps. Surviving down here is no walk in the park. It won't get easier. We're hopeful this will blow over soon and life will be back to what it used to be, or else we might face dangers we've never dreamt of. Day 22. And Dolores is dead. If we only had a few drops of water, we could have avoided what happened. Dolores died of dehydration last night. It's hard not to worry considering our current situation. Some days we're still struggling to deal with the sheltered life, but we can't lose hope. Ted looks like he's got one foot in the grave. He needs to drink right now. Have some soup. Soup should count as water! We've never felt worried, but today we had to revisit the term. It seems that our little green guests are trying to communicate with us. One was even holding something that resembled a sign which read, "Come in peace." Or we come in peace. What on earth do they mean, we come in peace? Oh, he's not doing very well. He's gone insane! This is insane. Why would we talk to roaches? Are we going insane? Are we? Ted looks like Ted has gone crazy. Have some soup, Ted. This will be the last one you ever have. As long as we have food and water, we can stay locked in. But oh, it's the same thing saying that I need to get something. But the end. Yep, Ted just died. If there's one thing we need to do, it's listen to them. Too many days without water took their toll. Ted died of dehydration. Surviving the apocalypse is no easy task. We can tell you that much. We survived for 24 days. Dolores and Ted made it. 10 in the Richter scale. Sleepless in Adamville. Perished. Dolores died of dehydration on day 22. Ted perished 2 days later. I perished. But I did a good. I did better than I did on easy mode. Day survived 41 overall. Well, that's all the time I have for this episode. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, leave a comment down below. Don't forget to hit that like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe. So, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!